So we have this Dana Milbank, a.k.a. Dana Milk bankruptcy, or bankrupt. So Dana Mill bankrupt. And the other day, he, because he's so smart, he accused Ted Cruz of being Joe McCarthy. He lifted that from the from the New York Slimes. So Ted Cruz is Joe McCarthy. This guy's very creepy. He's a real slime ball. You can go back and read his columns. Basically, he's press secretary for Chuck Schumer and his ilk. But he was on MSLSD. He's very comfortable on MSLSD, as you can imagine, advising the Republican Party to get rid of me and some of the others, as if they can get rid of me. I don't work for the Republican, but this little fact obviously has evaded Dana Mill bankrupt. Go ahead and play the clip, Mr. Producer. Go.
Marco Rubio is a Tea Party favorite, or at least he was until this very moment. It is correct that these guys are not Republicans as much as they are ideologues. They don't really care about how well the party does in an electoral sense. So, indeed, it's better for Rush Limbaugh, for Mark Levin, for Glenn Beck to be in opposition. So they'd be perfectly happy sending the Republican Party into oblivion. And at some point, there's got to be some leadership in the party that's going to be brave enough to take this on. But those who do are just getting knocked down before they get out of the game.
Shut up, you idiot. You can barely put a sentence together without your Tourette's kicking in. You talk like you're right. I think he wrote a whole book on Glenn Beck. That's how obsessed this guy is. A couple of things. He would love nothing more than the Republican Party to lose. He would love nothing more than the failed leadership of the Republican Party to remain in place. Because Dana Milbankrupt is essentially a mouthpiece for the Democrat Party. He's a mouthpiece for the most radical elements of the Democrat Party. So listen to what he's saying. And the Republican Party should basically put its foot down on me and Rush and Beck and some of the others. And I'm thinking about, does he live in America? What, the RNC chairman, what's he going to do? Throw me off the radio? Now, one of these clowns in the House has already tried to do that with an affiliate in his own district. But just listen to how this fool thinks. Oh, and Ted Cruz, he's Joe McCarthy. And as I said on my social sites, actually Dana Milbankrupt is Charlie McCarthy. I want the Republican Party to succeed. I want the Republican Party to win. I want it to stand for something. I want it to stop the Democrats. I want it to embrace the most magnificent governing document any nation has ever put together, our Constitution. It's a document of liberty, of opportunity, of wealth creation. It's a fabulous document. That's what I want. It's not a question of being ideological. Supporting the Constitution is something that every member of Congress swears to do, or they can't be a member of Congress. I'm saying you've sworn to uphold the Constitution and to do so faithfully. And so that doesn't mean they're ideological. It means they support the fundamental governing law of the nation. That's not ideological. But it's amazing. One of the most ideologically perverse and partisan columnists in America today, and one of the dumbest, and there's many to choose from, is worried about the future of the Republican Party. No, I want the Republican Party to succeed, but it is going to fail with John Boehner and this guy Priebus and several of the others at the head of it. And worse than the Republican Party failing, the nation is going to collapse in one form or another. It won't go away. But there's going to be widespread misery. And I seek to do what I can behind this microphone to try and figure out how to stem that. If you don't believe that case, if you don't believe the situation is that dire, then you're going to, you'll go elsewhere. You'll think other things. But Dana Milbank, see, he wants the Republican Party to purify itself. That is, to get rid of conservatives. But I'm not a spokesman for the Republican Party. I don't work for John Boehner. What are they going to do? And I'll tell you something else, Mr. Milbank. I'm friends with Marco Rubio. He and I talk from time to time. He and I spoke this week and 2 weeks ago. I don't agree with this bill. He knows that and I know it. So you don't even know what the hell you're talking about. But that's par for your course, isn't it?